Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw. I'm here at Travel Leaders Network's first live conference in 2 years here in Orlando, Edge Conference, and I'm here with Ian Kambata.
Yep.
And why are we here? Because Ian has won a pretty big award here. It's the Golden Legacy Award, and it's for a company that he is part of called Travel Leaders 365. But Ian has a few other companies in mind we're going to talk to him about because he also is affiliated with Greaves Travel, which is an India specialist. We're going to talk about that and a whole lot more and why he won the award on Insider Travel Report. First of all, Ian, it's great to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. It's been like this. It's been a long time. Here we are live. And first of all, let's talk a little bit about the company. Talk about Travel Leaders 365, what it is.
So Travel Leaders 365 is a sort of a traditional retail travel agency. We have a special focus in corporate travel. Mm-hmm. We look after a lot of managed travel. We do quite a bit of air, and then we also do quite a bit of high-end sort of luxury leisure travel as well.
So you're a Travel Leaders member for how long now?
We've been part of Travel Leaders since 2012 now. Okay. Yeah, so 9-10 years.
That's right. A lot. But you also have affiliation. You and your family also own Greaves Travel as well, which is an India specialist, right?
Correct. Yes. That part of that company is a specialist operator for India. We're for the second year in a row now, travel and leisure world's best tour operator, and then we're a select operator here for Travel Leaders, and then we're part of Virtuoso and a couple others.
So you got a lot of things. We were talking about we need a graph to show all the different companies you got going. And is there any other companies I'm missing?
We also have another company called Travel Leaders 24, which provides after-hours support for the Travel Leaders Network. Travelers can contact us 24/7 by phone, email, or chat for any travel disruptions that they're facing on their travels.
That's amazing because you got all these three companies, and so Travel Leaders people are very familiar with what you do. That's for sure.
Yeah, they are. We're around a lot. A lot of people are talking to us. So
now, what the Golden Legacy Award? What is it, and why do you think you won it?
So it was we were pretty blown away by winning that award. It's a pretty prestigious award here within Travel Leaders, and it really goes to recognize agencies that have built a legacy, I don't think we've ever necessarily thought of it in that respect, but I guess we can see, there is a very clear legacy for us. We started in travel and hospitality and aviation. We started in 1928, and we've had a myriad of companies since then that have kept us in that space. And our current sort of, we'll call it retail operations, corporate, that was really started by my grandfather back in the 70s, and we've just kept it going since. So, I'm the third generation, who's actively involved today on that side. We can kind of count my son because he's basically part of our marketing team with all the photos that we have of him. That's
amazing. Well, that's yeah. He's free marketing, right?
He's free marketing. Yeah, he's only 5, so he hasn't billed me yet. And we're hoping it keeps on that track for a little bit longer.
He has to be 18. He might hit you with a big bill, so be careful of that one.
Right, a few years from but yeah. So we're very heavily family centric, which I think is quite special.
Your mom and everything else,
Yep.
and that's great. I've interviewed her many times over the years at different companies. Different networks. Yep. Now, let's talk a little bit about how you got through this pandemic as a business, because obviously it's been a tough time, right?
It's been I would, earlier I would say it's been interesting. I think, now it's tough. I think we can all recognize that, 2020 and even, part of 2021, it's been very challenging. We put in a lot of effort to try to pivot a little bit. So, we actually kept our sales teams pretty much fully engaged throughout. And so that allowed us to grow business. And we also developed additional products that we resold through companies like TL24. So we helped agencies migrate to cloud-based solutions. We implemented phone systems.
Well, also, they're still dealing with all their clients. They still got to deal with all these rebookings and FTCs and FCCs and everything else. So what you provide, your back office service, is really a great thing.
Absolutely, yeah. We definitely were in front of a lot of agencies, and we were helping them just with their day-to-day operations in some cases. And it was that partnership and relationship that I think helped everybody. I mean, people were able to get their work done when they were a little bit short on staff, and obviously we, needed the additional revenue that we got for that business too. So we've always tried very hard, particularly in Travel Leaders, to provide a service that supports the network as a whole. That was really the beginning of TL24, that sort of offshoot of our retail company. So that I think proved very well for us, and the network as a whole I think benefited. So it was I would say that's that, and just praying.
Absolutely. So that little bit of hope. So that got you through. And of course, on the other side, on the tour side, with Greaves Travel, and interestingly enough, I saw in the paper the other day that Jimmy Greaves, who was a British footballer, soccer player, just passed away a few weeks ago, and he originally had it, but then sold it a long time ago to your family, I believe, right?
Correct, yeah. So Jimmy, unfortunately he did pass a couple weeks ago. It was his agency. We purchased it in the UK. Jimmy actually stayed on our board for quite a number of years, and we had a really great relationship with him. But yeah, it was sad to see him go. It's been a tough couple of years, I think, on that side of it too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so I want to talk a little bit about that side of it. So Greaves Travel, it was actually Greaves. I'll be honest, it's the only company, the first company that took me to India, and I loved it. It was an amazing time. I was there for 10 days. You guys do an awesome job on that. And I went to Mumbai and Delhi and Agra and down in the Lake District, and we were all over the place. And I just want to go back someday because it really was an incredible experience, and you guys do a great job. I don't really know. Now, of course, we've been reading with the pandemic, India was very much in the news, and then they disappeared, and I don't know what happened. And you told me that they were actually on the verge of reopening, right?
Correct, yeah. So November 15th, it will be the first day of foreign tourist visas will be reopened. So we're very excited about that. A lot of our travelers are very excited. We've been seeing a pretty consistent stream of new business and new inquiries coming for India. We actually have one of our vice presidents is he's almost landed.
Okay, so we'll get he's going to get the report when he lands, right? That's it.
So we'll have our, one of the first U.S. travelers in will actually be from our team. So we're very excited about that. But India had a lot of challenges, and many countries had a lot of challenges. But India has an excellent vaccine drive that they've been pushing.
Really hasn't been reported that, we saw the beginnings of it, and I was said, oh boy, when it gets to India, it's going to be bad. Yeah. And it was bad, but then they had this vaccine drive that has really righted the whole situation over there.
It's changed dramatically. Pretty much everybody that I can find is vaccinated, and they've got some really.
They make the vaccines there too, so
that might be a subtle little silver lining for them there. But there's some great protocols that are in place, both at our company level, but also with all of our partners. And so we have a lot of confidence in the safety protocols that are in place, and I think India is primed for a really great reopening.
Are you seeing bookings already coming back for next year?
We are seeing bookings already. So, in the first day, I think, of the announcement, we had about 10 new ones that came through. So that's pretty impressive considering we've been at 0 or negative for the past 19 months.
Now, anything else you want to tell your fellow travel leaders, advisors, and that you're supporting them? You are an advisor here, and then you have your tour operation. Anything else you want to tell them about the last 20 months and what you see for the future?
No great words, I guess, is the best I can put it. I mean, I think we're all in the same position. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of future. There's a lot of opportunity coming our way. I think there's a question of maybe on the duration of the tunnel towards the light here. How long is it? But I think it's getting shorter, and I think it's getting shorter very quickly. And to just keep pushing through like we all have been. I think, travel is one.
We're here live.
We're here with 1,400 people, right? So travel is one of those great industries that's just so unique in that we're just so resilient. We just won't give up. And I don't think we see that in a lot of other industries. And I think that's going to pay us off very well here in the very near future.
Absolutely. Well, you said you didn't have anything to say, and you said it very well.
I said a lot of stuff. That's what happens.
Ian, first of all, congratulations on the Golden Legacy Award. Congratulations on all of your companies, some of which I didn't even know about, that you were doing all this stuff, because I think of you as India.
Yeah.
But you know, and I really had a great time there. But congratulations on the award, and we look forward to now we'll be seeing each other on the road a lot more.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, James.
I'm James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.